The King and the Spider.
Long ago, in a faraway land, there was a brave king who loved his people and fought hard to protect his kingdom.
But sometimes, even the bravest hearts face hard times.
One year, enemies from a powerful neighboring land invaded. The king gathered his soldiers and rode into battle. But despite his courage, his army was defeated. The king tried again and again 6 times. In total, he led his men into battle. But 6 times, he lost. His soldiers were weary, his land was suffering, and his heart grew heavy with sadness. At last, the king fled alone into the forest. He found a dark cave and hid inside, ashamed and hopeless.
Perhaps I am not meant to be a king, he thought.
Perhaps I should give up the spider's web. As he sat there, his crown in his hands, the king noticed something small above his head. A spider was trying to spin a web across the cave wall. The little creature climbed up the stone, letting out a thin silk thread. But before she could finish, the thread broke and she tumbled down. The king watched.
Poor thing, he murmured.
She has failed, just like me. But the spider did not give up. She climbed back up and tried again. The silk thread stretched farther this time, but again it broke.
She fell once more.
Again and again she tried.
2 times, 3 times, 4 times.
Each time, she failed. The king leaned closer. Will she stop now? But the spider climbed back up once more, steady and determined. On the 7th try, she spun her silk carefully, patiently, and at last she reached the other side of the cave. Her web glistened in the dim light, strong and shining.
The king learns a lesson. The king's eyes widen.
If this tiny spider can keep trying until she succeeds, then why should I, a king, give up after only 6 failures? Strength filled his heart once more. He stood tall, put his crown back on his head, and declared, I will fight for my people again. This time, I will not give up. Victory. The king returned to his soldiers, who were tired and discouraged. He told them about the spider in the cave and the lesson he had learned. Even the smallest creature can teach us, he said. Perseverance brings success. We must try once more. Inspired, the soldiers followed their king into battle again. And this time, with courage, wisdom, and determination, they won. The enemy was driven away, and the kingdom was safe once more. Moral: perseverance leads to success, even when we fail. If we keep trying, we will eventually find victory.